We are live. Go ahead, Mikey.
Welcome to the Keto Show with Mike and Lee. Tom and the dude aren't going to be able to make it, but we have a special guest here. We have Rusty.
Again.
Yep, we love it when you join us, Rusty. You're a good cook.
I'm glad that I can get out now. Today's a little rainy day, but it's still going to be fine for me to drive home. It stopped raining now, but I'll be fine. But now that we have a lot more light later,
Yeah.
I feel a whole lot safer getting out.
I totally understand that. In my older age, I've gotten to where I really don't like driving in the dark.
Me too.
And it used to not bother me. Hell, I'd drive in the dark. It did not matter. I'd drive in the snow. It did not matter. Now I don't want to drive in none of that inclement. I want it to be a clear, sunny day.
That's what I want, because I drive every day. That's my job. I drive all around the place fixing computers.
Yep. So, Rusty, what you going to do today?
Today, I am going to be making shrimp Alfredo.
All righty. So, folks, the theme is using shrimp today.
Yep, you're good.
What you using for your pasta?
What are those called? Pasta Zero?
Yeah, the shirataki,
Yeah.
whatever they are, the pasta zero noodles.
Okay. Cool.
My cousin introduced me to them, and I always thought, man, I don't know. They're in a bag, they're liquid, I don't know. And then I figured out a way to cook them, and I turned him onto them, and his wife likes it. So she's like, you can do that again.
Yep. Well, what I have found with them is you got to wash them real good.
I just did.
And the thing I do after that is I put them in a dry pan. And I just kind of, like I do with the cauliflower, and I just kind of move it around in the pan until it gets good and dry. And then, I'm ready to use them then, because they do kind of have a bit of a fishy smell to them when you first open it up.
I thought that was just me, but I thought the same thing.
They do. It's once you get them rinsed really good, it kind of goes away.
It does. It really does. And it even goes further away, and it gives it a better texture when you put them in that dry pan and just kind of move them around a little bit in there. Not really a stir fry, just kind of letting them dry and get that kind of thing, because that gets that rest of that out of there, and it's a decent taste then.
Yep. All right, Charlie, what's up going on, Charlie? Pickles Barbecue. The art of cooking, that is something Keto Mike puts in there.
Yeah.
Unless Rusty's going to start making happy trees, I don't think we're going to have much art. He's already started. He can't wait.
I'm just melting some butter right now. Is all I'm doing.
He can't wait.
Well,
all these times we've been doing it live, and he's like, I can't wait. I can't wait till y'all say start.
This is just a little butter.
Rusty, you go right ahead.
But I got shrimp for my Alfredo sauce. I'm using heavy whipping cream, garlic, onion, mushroom, and some cream cheese to help make my Alfredo sauce. And then I've got this is my favorite spice seasoning for shrimp. Whenever I'm cooking shrimp, it's Cajun choice. And it's just Cajun shrimp seasoning is all it's called. I get this at Food Line.
Okay.
I can't even get it up there.
Well, what kind of shrimp are you using?
Cajun choice, right there.
Oh yeah, that's the shrimp.
That's the spice.
That's the spice.
The spice. The spice.
What's your count? Your shrimp count.
It just said colossal shrimp.
The big ones.
Okay. Well, I've got mine here, and it's medium shrimp. It's 41.60.
Is that the bag from Walmart?
Yeah.
Okay, that's same one I got, except for I got the one size up. I got the colossal.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know how many the count is. I wasn't paying attention.
These are tail on and
Yep, mine more too. I just pulled my tails off.
yeah, for what I'm doing, I don't need to pull them off, so I'm good with that. Because what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to make shrimp and grits. But the grits are not going to be your standard grits. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this riced cauliflower into grits.
Okay.
And it'll be a cheesy grits, and it's going to be good. Because I've made it before, and my wife loves it.
Yeah, I like cauliflower.
I like cheesy
Faux.
cauliflower.
Yeah, faux grits.
But I don't need grits at all. I love oatmeal, but I can't stand grits.
Really? Oh, Lord. Man, I tell you what, take some grits, put some cheese in them and some butter and some salt and pepper, and then fry you up some eggs and put it on top of the grits. Ain't nothing better.
Any kind of barbecued meat. You put bologna, like smoked bologna in there.
Oh, yeah.
Smoked spam, pulled pork. Oh, my goodness. Oxtails. If you ain't never tried oxtails in it.
No, I haven't. But I know I love oxtails.
Yeah, buddy. Oxtails will make you, man, it'll make you do a dance.
I haven't had oxtails in a long, long time.
They are expensive nowadays.
They are.
Last time I had them, it was in a restaurant, and it was a little hole-in-the-wall restaurant, and they made some great oxtails.
Them little hole-in-the-wall places seem to have some really good food.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, they had like 6 or 7 tables in there. That was all they had. And, you come in there and you got 3 veggies and you got the meat, and that's it. And they run you in, they run you out, and they do a heck of a business in this place.
I noticed that in Newton, they had a lot of those little spots like that where they don't have them here. It's like a 2 meat or 3 meat plate, and we don't have a lot of that. Art is in the eye of the beholder. Yeah, you're right, buddy.
Yeah. Well, here's what I figure on art. Now, I call it the art of cooking. That's supposed to help with grabbing people's eyes so they can want to watch. But my theory on art is if I can reproduce it, it ain't art.
Yeah. Hey, Terry, how you doing, buddy? All right. Well, Mike, Rusty's already halfway done, so I don't know if you want to get started.
I'm going to go ahead and get my
I am going to microwave up my cauliflower, my rice cauliflower, because it ain't rice.
Honey Badger, what's going on, buddy? Rusty, what's for dinner? He's doing shrimp Alfredo. And the topic for the evening was something shrimp. So Rusty's doing a shrimp Alfredo, and Mike's doing a shrimp and faux grits. We want to call them collie grits?
Sure, that sounds good.
Or collie-its. Cullets. Vat 13, buddy. Let's see.
Now, what I do is I thaw out my cauliflower. I rip the bag, so I usually cook it in the microwave in the bag. But I just microwave it for about 4 to 5 minutes after it's been thawed out. And then go from there. So I'm going to put it in here. Putting her in Sous Chef Mike. Short for microwave.
Oh, okay.
Let's try 4 minutes. Okay. Now let me get my pot.
Yeah, Tom, he's got
Hoping
a
that'll be big
Rusty's
enough.
got a packet of Cajun seasoning stuff that he's using.
It is called Cajun's Choice Cajun Shrimp Seasoning Mix. Get it at if I get mine, get it at Food Line. I'm sure you can get it at other places. But this is a
I'm
really,
cooking the cauliflower is going to take the longest amount of time. Uh-oh. Them. Let's do.
So Madwood says he saw your yard art was gone, Rusty.
yeah, my fairy godmother came and hauled it off today. Got it out in the front yard. I think, 59 days it was in my yard?
Something like that, yeah. Let's see. Bayou Bear, not good enough? Well, for Rusty, he likes to do his own thing. We lost Mikey. Yeah, when Rusty cooks, he likes to do his own thing, and he actually doesn't have a bottle of Bayou Bear.
No, I don't.
Doesn't have enough salt in it for him.
I like it. I got nothing wrong with it. It's just I like a lot spicier stuff than Lee does. And this Cajun seasoning here is it's my favorite seasoning on shrimp right now. It has been for a couple of years. I love this stuff.
Charlie, the idea for the HelloFresh, where it becomes cost effective is they send you just enough of all the little packets of what you need. So they send you, you get all the little bottles and the exact proportions to what you need versus going out and buying a whole bottle of balsamic vinegar. They sent me just what I needed, a couple ounces. And so I think that's the nice part of it. Like I had the pork cutlets that came with it versus going out and buying pork chops. So, but it would be a good idea to kind of compare the two and see, how much, whatever a bunch of time is. And I didn't use a whole packet, you know what I mean? So it would be a good idea to see the difference between the two. Been wanting to try the butter Parmesan cheese with pasta water, Alfredo. Always use a jar stuff. Okay, so I used to make a brew and all that stuff and then add in, make the bechamel and then all that stuff. But I found doing it with the heavy whipping cream is so much better and so much easier. That's just what I found, and Rusty really liked it when I did it, and so that's because it comes out, I think, pretty creamy unless you overdo it.
Right.
Yep. Nothing wrong with the jarred stuff. I personally don't like the jarred stuff, the jarred Alfredo sauce.
And I do like the jarred stuff too. I mean, I've got some jars of that at home.
Yeah.
If I'm in a hurry and dinner, kids are hungry, hey, what are we going to do? And I have no idea, I'm running out of time. Throw some noodles on, get some chicken or shrimp or whatever, dump in the jar of sauce, and do that real quick.
Yep.
But if I think it out like this, I mean, I've known for a week that this is what I'm going to do, so I got all the stuff to do it.
Evening bat. Yeah, he did Blue Apron for many, many years. Yeah. So Blue Apron was, we looked at it, and then she ordered the HelloFresh because we had a coupon. They got coupons all over the place. And I don't know, for like $55, I think it was shipped for 4 servings was kind of what we were looking at when I was talking to the wife a little bit ago. And I mean, for 4 servings, you can't go out to eat for that at $55. You go out and buy 2 meals and an appetizer.
Me and Tommy went out to lunch today at Chipotle. It was $32.
Yeah. So it's it's one of those, and then it comes with everything. So then the wife feels like she's gourmet, which is fine with me because it's easy to follow. It's usually just a couple pans, and boom, and she's getting a better quality than. Well, she's getting more restaurant quality than what she would get if I was to whip it up, because I wouldn't do all the taters and the carrots. I'd do one or the other, and I would do the meat probably on the grill in some other way. So, so it's worth it if you are looking at. I don't have a whole pantry full of stuff to use, but I have like odd stuff. Like I don't carry thyme, like fresh thyme. I have dried.
I got dried in the bottle. Oregano, parsley. I just keep the dried.
Yep. And so then, like that chicken based stuff, I don't have that in the pantry, so I'd have to go out and buy that. Well, if you get the better than bouillon, it's like $7 or $8.
Because that's what I use, and it's like $6.98 or something like that.
Yeah, so it's kind of that part's pricey, and then to buy the figgy jam or whatever that went in that meal, I don't even know where to get that.
The aisle with the jams and jellies.
Yeah, so then if you're buying figgy jam, it's probably $4 or $5.
I know.
So
you can get fig preserves. And if you bought a whole jar, you'd probably only use it for that one meal, and it'd go bad before you ever use it again.
Right. HelloFresh is great and all until you have guests over, and then you're screwed. Yeah, because if you don't have enough, or they think, oh wow, Tom made this meal and it was amazing, and then they come over and you're like, I got frozen pizza rolls. It's hard to find a good jarred Alfredo. What kind do you guys like?
The one that I use is Prego.
Prego?
Off the bottom shelf at Food Line.
Yep. I don't get it. I don't even buy it. If the wife and kids get it, then they get it. And I've tried several different kinds, and it's just not my thing. And so I just do without. Whoa, Charlie, we don't know what Tom does with his guests, but if he's feeding them, he's not feeding them HelloFresh, because they would be expecting a good, nice restaurant quality meal and getting frozen pizza. Nothing wrong with frozen pizza. Going to Red Lobster for the endless shrimp. They always have good shrimp Alfredo.
Yeah. Before my mama passed away, every time they had the they call it never-ending shrimp or endless shrimp or something like that.
Yep.
We would always go to there. She loved Red Lobster.
My mom loved Red Lobster too, and since we moved south, I think we've been maybe 2 or 3 times, and it's hard to find a Red Lobster around here.
We got one in Pineville.
It's a Pineville?
Mm-hmm.
There's one up in Concord.
There's one in Pineville.
Okay. So we don't go. I mean, we just.
In Charlotte too on Independence. See, I fixed our computer, so.
Oh, okay. So I see Mikey's messaging me. Let me see if I can. Keto Mike's calling me. Hold on a second. Hello. Hey. We're still rolling. Yeah. We're still rolling. You want me to send you the link? Okay, let me try to go through. Okay. Yeah. All right.
What happened?
He got logged out. Let's see.
What? I don't even think I'm gonna use this pan. I'm gonna go ahead and
Turn it off.
I'm gonna remove the shrimp and then put in my other stuff, and I'm just gonna add the shrimp back in and use the same pan.
Okay. Yeah, Mikey got logged out, y'all. I don't know what happened, but yeah, so I haven't been to Red Lobster in forever.
Oh yeah, it's been a long time.
In fact, I don't know, you probably have seen it going around. There he is.
I'm back.
I see you.
Man.
So
it
they
knocked
had,
myself out.
so there's a, I don't know, was it TikTok or I don't know, short or something that was going around where they took the Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuit mix, made the batter, and instead of making biscuits, they threw it in a waffle iron and made a waffle.
Oh, yeah.
That looked absolutely amazing. That would be worth some sore knees for me.
Oh, yeah.
And I say that because the inflammation in my knees would be, ow. Charlie loves having guests over for dinner. They're in the freezer.
Ha.
Yeah, he's a, Charlie could be a Criminal Minds episode.
Speaking of freezer,
That's funny.
What's that?
I said, that's funny.
Alfredo sauce could not be easier. Just make it. Yeah. You know, sometimes you get busy and you just need something quick, and that's A-okay.
Yep.
Sometimes you don't have the white cheese like a Parmesan or a Gouda or whatever to throw in there. I mean, sometimes it happens. And if you're like my wife and the kids, they want fast over what is it? Quantity? No, ease over quality.
I hear that.
I like Prego. It's not too sweet. Yeah. So, Mike, we're talking about your favorite jarred Alfredo sauce. Oh, that's Aldi brand, ain't it?
Yeah. It's got 3 carbs for a serving, and the serving is 1/4 of a cup, and that's a pretty decent amount.
Okay. Scotty's Backyard Barbecue. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, Scotty.
This guy he's a cooking machine on those days off.
yeah. Saw a little teaser video today and pop up on YouTube, doing the Masterbuilt gravity feed.
Yeah.
What did it say? Coming soon, I think.
Yep. All right, Charlie. Red Lobster blows. Would you rather Blue Lobster? Did you even have Blue Lobsters?
Yes,
How about
I know
blue?
they crab.
they've got blue lobsters.
Alrighty, I'm adding some
Red Lobster.
whipping cream to this. Come on.
All right.
Doing this over here where y'all can see it. I done got it where you can't see it.
That's all right. I got you on the zoomed in view.
Okay.
So that way we can all see kind of both the ends closer up. Well, Scotty, it's pretty expensive. Last time I went, we're for a family of 5. My oldest was, I don't know, she was in her early teens, and she was hell bent on getting lobster. Got lobster and crab legs and hated it because it was so much work. So, yeah, that was a lot of money that went down the drain.
My number 2 granddaughter loves crab legs. She has been eating them since she was 5 years old, and nobody cracks them for her. She has always cracked them herself, and I'm here to tell you, when she is done with it, you can't find one speck of meat anywhere on them. And she's got it down to an art. It's amazing how well she can do that.
Well, one tail that I missed.
So I went to a place, and it was kind of a higher end place, and it was we were going because the people we were with wanted to go there, and they were buying. And I got shrimp and grits.
Yeah.
Now, when you get shrimp and grits at a restaurant, would you expect the tails to still be on?
No. Well, yeah. Actually, yes. For shrimp and grits, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
It's just the way I've always gotten them.
So you have to,
mine's going to be tail on tonight.
so you have to dig out the shrimp to peel the tail to put it back in to eat it with your grit.
Well, I don't mix it into the grits. I put the shrimp on top.
But the idea is to have shrimp and grits in the same bite.
Oh yeah, you could still do that.
What I guess where I was getting at was, I was kind of like, wait a minute, I want to buy the grits and I buy the shrimp, but I have to pull the tail off before I can do that.
Yeah. Well, the reason I do it is because when it cooks better with the tail on.
Okay.
So I do it that way because of that. Let's see.
Scotty, I haven't been to a Long John Silver's in, Lordy, I can't tell you how long. I can tell you I went to a Captain D's in the last 10 years, and because my brother-in-law loves Captain D's. And just walking in the door, my stomach was turning. I got just green beans, and it upset my stomach.
Man.
Yeah, we used to have a Captain D's here in Rock Hill before y'all moved in. It was on Cherry Road.
Yep, Tom, I don't do crab legs either. If we go to it's been quite a few years, but we went to a seafood, or not seafood, the Chinese place buffet, and they had crab legs on there. Nope, I passed them up. Too much work for a little bit of pay. I'd rather go and get the sushi that had the crab legs, the crab in it. Crab legs casino for $25. Man, that'd be all right. I mean, if you're in that mood for crab legs, I mean, for me, it's the work to like Tom said, the work to consumption ratio. No tail on is poor service. Really? I mean, anytime I make shrimp and grits, I always pull the tails off. I pull the shell off and I pull the tail off, and then I cook them up and make my grits.
I take the shell off, yeah, or I buy it with the shell off, one of the two. But if I can find it with the shell off, I'm gonna buy it that way.
Salt and pepper shrimp. You eat it shell and all? What?
Nope, not doing it. I know people that do it, not me.
I don't think you're talking shrimp. I think you're talking peanuts.
I'm not doing that either.
Yeah, I've always done that. I like peanuts. I like eating the shell.
Really?
Yeah. Like boiled peanuts? Oh, my goodness.
Now, I just put some goat cheese in here. I've got butter, seasonings, and some heavy whipping cream. And it's creaming up nicely.
Cool. So you got your let's go over your list there. You got your heavy whipping cream.
Yep.
You got goat cheese.
Yep.
And you got your let me try to upset Tom and call it cauliflower rice.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for him to pop in here and say, it's not rice. But,
he's right. It's not rice, but
what? And then you got salt and pepper, right?
I got salt and pepper. I used Uncle Steve's shake. I used garlic powder. I used I guess that was it. Yeah, salt and pepper and that. Oh, I used the Kinders. That had the salt and pepper in it. So I'm going to try a taste of it here in a minute and see what it tastes like. See if I need to add some more.
Yeah, I've tried a couple of the Kinders from Sam's Club. They had some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, they do. I can't salt it as much as I want to for my wife because my brother-in-law can't eat salt.
So, Tom says if he owned a restaurant, he wouldn't let Charlie come in because he'd make Gordon Ramsay look like a saint.
That's funny.
Our treasure home, how are you doing?
Hey, Nancy.
So we had a lady pop in last week. I forget what her name was, but she does live cooks as well. The real. I think I have to look up her name. Forgive me now. I had brain surgery. I use that. My wife says I can't use it no more.
You can probably use that for a couple more years.
I say use it till you're gone.
Let me look this lady up because I was like I started watching her because she popped in. It was a name I hadn't heard, and she does some live cooks where she's sitting on the island, or not island, but at the counter of her kitchen and talking.
Okay.
I forget the Radical Geek.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that's who I was watching. Yep. So y'all check her out. It was kind of interesting. She's got one of those electric skillet things like Black Iowa has.
Yeah.
And you know that's my dad still got the same electric skillet like that he used when I was growing up. He made Johnny Marzetti in it all the time.
Wow.
Yeah, but I don't think he's had it plugged in like 20 years.
See, one of them things you want to plug it in real gingerly now. To see if it's going to blow up.
Yeah. Charlie says debatable if he cooks things well. You cook things the way he likes it, then you're doomed. All right. Rice is good. Yeah, I have to stay away from rice. That's just me. Last week, I got this cauliflower noodle, like linguine noodle, from Costco.
Okay.
And I ate more than my portion, but I was like, oh, it's cauliflower. But my legs hurt so bad for about a day and a half because of it. And I don't know what it was, but something in it.
Yeah.
So I have to really watch. It was like a flashback to being in treatments. It was that bad.
Wow.
And I was like, I don't know what was in that cauliflower linguine, but it jacked me up. Yeah, Charlie's not a picky eater. He just knows what he likes.
Yeah.
Same way.
Really.
Yeah.
Today, me and Tommy went to Chipotle for lunch. It's the first time we've ever been. We just went, hey, let's go ahead and try it. Standing in line, and they ask you, there's a menu, of course, and I've never been there, so they had burrito or bowl or taco or something else. And I said, let's get a bowl because I don't like tortilla roll up shell, soft tortilla shells really. So I got it in a bowl. And then I'm sitting there and okay, what kind of rice do you want? I'm sitting there looking at the rice, and I said, something tells me that's not lettuce pieces they have in the rice. I said, is there cilantro in that rice? They said, yep. I said, okay, I can't have any of the rice. Then they said, the girl that was making the bowl, she said, I can't eat cilantro either. It tastes like soap. And I said, all right, I found another person. And then she said, I believe we got some fresh rice back here we haven't even mixed up yet. And she went back and they had a fresh batch of rice in the pan, so she got me rice with no cilantro. And then we started going down the line with the other ingredients. And then she pointed out, she said, okay, this, and this all have cilantro in it. Here's your 3 options of stuff that does not have cilantro.
So you basically got meat and cheese.
You got meat, cheese, and sour cream.
Meat, cheese, and sour cream. Boy, that was $38 well spent.
Well, she did give me some rice with no cilantro. mean, the girl was really awesome. I mean, she was so nice.
My question is, how do you know it tastes like soap?
My mom and dad made me eat my share of soap when I was a kid.
That's what I was wondering. There you go.
So Charlie wants to change the subject and ask if you like brisket or beef ribs.
Me?
Charlie says ask Rusty.
Oh.
He's trying to change the subject.
Yeah, and believe it or not, I could care less. It's not that I don't like brisket and I don't like beef ribs, but it's my least favorite. I mean, I can eat it if that's what's on the table and that's all that's there, but I don't go out of my way to get it. I'll make brisket at home. You know, whenever I see the packer on sale at Walmart or Sam's Club or whatever, I'll put it in the smoker and I'll make it for the family just because they like it, but I don't really care.
Yeah.
Where you buying it?
Inside. Hold on. Lettuce in the rice. Oh, that was the cilantro.
It was cilantro.
Yeah, she's talking about cilantro. Hold on a second.
Now I'm adding white cheddar in here.
What you adding now there, Mike?
White cheddar.
White cheddar. Okay. All right. Rusty, what all you got in your cream sauce? That sounds wrong.
I have got.
What's in your bechamel?
I have got garlic. I have got mushrooms. I have got onion, and then I have got the residue off the shrimp that I cooked with my Cajun seasonings, and I have that all cooking in together. This is thickening up really good. I've got some creamy melt, Parmesan and mozzarella.
All right.
So as soon as this gets a little bit thicker, I'll add this, toss in my noodles, get it all stirred up, put in the shrimp, and then we are done.
Let me get some more butter.
I would divorce Rusty the first time we ate together. You know, some days it does get challenging because they're like, the wife will say, well, what are you cooking Sunday? And I'll say, well, I was thinking this, but Rusty doesn't like this, or this. So then we're just to one ingredient. So let's try something else. Oh, wait, he doesn't like that. So let's change that. I use cilantro from the garden that he dehydrated. Oh, that's an awesome idea.
Yep.
We had a cilantro plant, but I think my wife killed it. I think she drowned it, actually.
Oh, no.
Rusty, you always stir in the same direction?
I'm scraping the stuff off the sides. It's easier for me to see this way than going that way.
Yeah, Scotty was asking. You always stir in the same direction.
Pretty much I do.
That's because that's the way that he can see, like his eyesight. Does that make sense? If Rusty was south of the equator, he'd be stirring the other direction.
Yeah, that's funny.
Well, Tom, I don't know, because if he was south of the equator, he's spilling all over a bit. But if he was south of the equator, I don't think the vision would come back in the right side and go out the left.
Hey, stand right on the equator and just let the spoon stand up straight.
I'm stirring the other way now.
Baby backs on the grill and collard greens going on. Ooh, man.
Yeah. Somebody's eating good.
Yeah, I'm thinking some collard greens, man. That sounds good.
It does. I love it. Actually, me and Teresa went to eat at TJ's restaurant the other night.
Oh, yeah.
And whenever we go there, we pretty much only get one thing. We get their chef salad. It is the biggest salad, so much ham and turkey. I mean, it is really, really good. And they have a big selection of sides. And so Teresa and I decided to try some sides. She tried the fried okra, and I got the collard greens, and they were really, really good.
So pretty much, Rusty, this is a keto meal.
Yes, that's why I chose these ingredients, because this is the keto show. And last week my meal was not keto,
but it's okay. We encourage anybody to come cook. It doesn't have to be keto.
So I just tried to stay with the keto theme this time.
Yeah.
And this is something that I made whenever I was on keto all the time. I know that Teresa likes it, so I can bring dinner home and we're all good.
Yep. The wife likes it. That's all that matters.
Hey, happy wife, happy life.
So Scotty's still in here. So I did a couple chuck roast videos yesterday, and I got to tell you what. You know what? My brain's all jumbled up, right? So Mama wanted basically a crock pot roast, right? And I used a chuck roast. That didn't work out so well.
Really?
No.
Why not?
Because I didn't let it go long enough, because I still left it with texture. And I mean, I took it up 200 degrees, but she wanted it more pot roasty, fall apart stuff. And, woo, Uncle Steve, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, how's it going, Uncle Steve?
Using your stuff.
Yeah, we are.
I got it here. Putting it on this here shrimp. And we already got it in the grits.
So I did use Uncle Steve's on both videos on the chuck roast. But yeah, Mama was like, this isn't what I wanted. You screwed up the taters. You screwed this up. But she gave me a compliment. She said, it's a valiant effort. And I was like, oh, thank you. It's just not what I wanted. And I was like, okay. So I'm going to have to look for an actual pot roast instead of a chuck roast. But Scotty heard his name and walked away. Yeah, so I was talking, have you tried the crock pot chuck roast? Because it tasted pretty darn good, but it wasn't the fall apart stuff that my wife was wanting. Like a pot roast does. But let's see. Cilantro grows in 30 days. Once it shoots up, pull it, replant it. Oh wow! Okay, I didn't know that. I am not a gardener. I am terrible at gardening. But Uncle Steve, we were at we stopped at a Buc-ee's.
Yes, we did.
Over in Florence, and we did see your stuff there. Picked up some original and kind of told people about it. Good stuff. All right, Mike, what do you got going on? Butter and shrimp?
Yeah, with some Uncle Steve's on it.
All right. Which one? The original or?
Original.
Okay.
I think it's perfect for this.
Nice.
Lee,
Nice.
which one of these you think will go good with my Cajun seasonings?
And I'm doing it for a medium heat.
You're going inside. You might want to taste it, make sure it's right first. You don't want that.
Taste it. It needs salt.
You need salt.
Yeah, it definitely needs salt.
Probably not that, because that's got the stuff in it you won't like.
Okay, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, that's got the citrus. There's an SPG, or there's the Lucky. Lucky's thicker granules of SPG. It probably has more pepper in it than what you want.
I was going to make eggs with this. I may not now. This is going to turn out to be more than I thought it was going to be.
So I was at the store the other day, and I found in the frozen section it was a rainbow cauli rice.
Really?
And I'm saying it like that on purpose. A rice cauliflower. It was a rainbow though. have purple and whatnot in it. Face the Ace. How are you doing, buddy? Welcome. Hope you're not burning the kitchen. Yeah, we're not, buddy. We're not.
Nah, we're good.
Yeah.
I've actually already got my fire off.
Yep.
Well, now. I'm on
Residuals.
my second because I'm about got this done.
Nice.
I am ready to plate.
That there shrimp is so good.
Oh, it's hard to beat just butter, salt, pepper, and shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
Did you put that? You put that original shake on there, man.
That shrimp is done.
Better?
It's better, but actually I'm going to do just actual salt.
Yep, that's it. Nice. Scotty says it looks legit.
Thank you. We'll get this out of this hot pan so it'll stop cooking. A little bit at least.
I know Rusty's looks like a big blob of white, but it looks good from here. Probably want to use that blue plate so it'll show up. All right.
All right, here we go.
Run a knife through these noodles.
That's a big plate right there. That's a $12 plate.
There you go.
Nice.
That's the other thing about those noodles. They are long.
Yes, they are.
All right.
And don't be ashamed to cut them with scissors as you're putting them in the pot because that's about the only way you can get them to cut. There's no shame in using scissors on that.
So, Tom, Rusty used these Pasta Zero noodles. They're over like by the egg roll wrappers. They're in the bag and they're like real liquidy. But yeah, that's what he used. They have the texture of ramen.
Yeah.
They're not ramen, but they have that texture. There he is.
Look at that.
Whoa, don't. Tilt it back.
Yeah, don't let it fall in the floor.
Yeah, don't let it fall on the floor. All right.
Rex will get it.
Yeah, the dog will eat it, but
Yeah. I got two that are waiting for me to drop something now.
yeah, mine are in the house. They'll be out in a minute.
All righty, well.
All right. You're killing me, Smalls. Well,
I still haven't seen that movie yet.
You haven't?
No.
Tom says it looks good.
Thank you. I think Rusty's does look good. Mine still, these are still getting a little final touches, and I'm gonna put some in a bowl and put some shrimp on it and let the missus taste it.
Yeah, that's some good stuff right there.
So we meet your keto approval.
Yeah, buddy. No, I'm pretty easy to get along with when it comes to food. It don't have to be keto. It's just, and somebody asked me the other day, so you do keto, yeah? And I was like, well, I do for certain aspects, right? You know, I found what works for me, and that's the parts of it, like cutting out noodles and pasta. That's the big keto part. Otherwise, it's all meat and veg, right?
Yep.
I don't do the keto chow or the other supplements or anything like that. I just meat and veg.
There it is.
Yes, sir.
Let the missus give this a try.
Oh man, yeah, that looks good.
Be right back.
So Honey Badger says he's never seen the Sandlot either. Well,
And I'm reminded of that every Sunday when I come in here and I see this sign right here.
maybe one day he'll watch it. You know, you should download it for the comp. I mean, we'll probably be in bed by then. But let's see. So, Rusty, what else you got? What else is happening?
Nothing much. Just like I told you earlier, taking my son to the doctor, getting his issues straightened out. He's going to be the bionic boy with a little implant in his back.
So let me ask you something kind of off topic and something you have to think about. What would be a non-scale victory in the last week? Something that you would count as a win.
Me or Rusty?
Well, both of you. Rusty's going to think and he's going to hurt himself.
Well, for me, one actually just happened today. Sitting down with the surgeon with my son, who's been dealing with all these issues for the last 4 years, and here we have a possible solution to his pain and all of his troubles. Getting an implant for a nerve
blocker,
spinal nerve stimulator.
Yeah.
He's getting one of those implanted in his back. They're going to take 2 electrodes, go up his spine, attach them to the right nerves, and his nerve damage in his lower back, his L7, is making his legs and his feet hurt so bad he can't stand for more than 30 minutes. He hasn't had a job in a year and a half because he can't go to work. And so for the surgeon to say, this is where we found your problem. Here's where it is. This is how we're going to fix it. To actually see an end to this long road finally coming up, that's really a victory for me.
Okay. Miss Paige, how about you?
What about me?
Did you have a non-scale victory? Something that didn't involve weight.
Did I have what now?
A victory that didn't involve weight.
Oh, what would that be?
Any kind of something that you would count as a win.
Anything that was a win. I got out of bed today.
Hell yes. That is awesome.
I got one for both of us.
Okay.
Her blood sugars have been fantastic.
That's true.
Awesome. We have a fella that is in our barbecue community. His wife has been having all kinds of sugar issues, and with the allergies and stuff like that, it's really thrown her out of whack. And so she's been really kind of messed up for the last 2 weeks. So, hearing that you're having good results is fantastic.
Yes, Thank you. It is. And a lot of it's this guy helping me out and all this wonderful food that doesn't affect my blood sugar.
Nice. Good.
She's on an insulin pump and constant glucose monitor. So I I always know what her blood sugar is. Let's see what it is right now. Watch me after saying
Oh
that.
God,
It's going to be high now.
it says 153.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, mine says 153. Why does yours
This
say
is
something
updated.
different?
It's updated.
Oh,
See, I can see what her blood sugar is at any time.
Yep.
Right there. So, and then I can look at and see what it says her time in range was, and she's been in range 85% of the time.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yep. So,
Oh, good.
all right, dear. Give her a taste.
see, okay. Well,
Oh, it could be a cold salad, and she's
that's
gonna blow
not
on
true. He's lying.
it.
He's close, but mostly that's not right. Now this is the
That's the grits
grits.
with cauliflower.
Mm.
Tail off and eat it.
Pop the tail off the shrimp.
Right there.
We're doing a show.
I know. I need it, girl.
You keep banging on my door.
I'm sorry, Lee.
It's my neighbor. She come down banging on the door, knowing we're doing a show.
I know it, Lee.
Hey, neighbor.
See
Tell
now?
him, make you a plate.
Thank you.
Tell him you need it to go plate.
It's just eating up for me.
Yeah. She's having trouble with her meter.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That look good.
Mm-hmm.
Shrimp Alfredo.
Oh, y'all got shrimp up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Mm. Oh yeah. This is great. Fantastic.
I live another day.
Yay.
Yay!
So do I.
It looks delicious.
It is.
I'd eat that because it's cauliflower and not grits.
Right.
Because I don't know why. I just can't stand grits.
Wow.
Hey, Rusty, this is it. And I got that cauliflower rice or riced cauliflower at Aldi.
Hey, Tom's not here. We can call it what we want.
There you go. That's true.
Where's Tom?
He's in physical therapy.
Well, this is delicious.
So,
Good.
and here's the thing. This is very filling. It will fill you up.
Yeah, I'm really digging this. About finished my plate.
There you go. Hey, Lee, well, this is eat.
Oh, well, you're
Mm-hmm.
Would Lee, would the missus eat shirataki noodles?
What's that?
Does the missus eat shirataki noodles?
Sometimes,
Okay.
if I kind of crisp them up, like on the flat top,
Yeah.
and make
Ooh,
them.
that's good.
She's a texture person, so the texture's really kind of off.
Yeah.
Heavy whipping cream.
So she's not a big fan of them.
Mozzarella cheese.
So like when I do
Parmesan cheese.
Make this,
Onions.
I'll make
mushrooms,
regular noodles for her.
and saute all that together.
Now I want to show y'all something. Let me get a piece of shrimp here.
Get shrimp.
Get a shrimp.
Okay, just
Oh,
season
you
it.
got shrimp?
All right. You see the shrimp here? It's got the tail on it right here. Now you could just bite it and leave that all in there, but you can leave in a bunch of meat right there in that tail.
Yep.
Take it between your fingers, the thumb and pointer finger, forefinger. Is that what that's called? But anyway, take it there, and you want to just squeeze it,
Yep.
and it pops right out.
You ain't gonna tell us South Carolina boys how to eat shrimp.
Honey Badger, man, if the only time you've had grits is at Waffle House, you missing something, buddy.
No.
Lord.
Yeah, I pinched it.
Yeah, we can get Quaker Oats to make some good grits down here.
Hey, Waffle House, I'm here to tell you, man, that I like that. I like Waffle House. When I go in there, I order a la carte. I get eggs, bacon, and sausage. That's it. That's what we both get.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get any of the other stuff.
I haven't been to a Waffle House in so long, but whenever I did go, I always got the hash browns, skittered, scattered, smothered, plattered, topped, sunk, diced, everything.
Yeah, everything.
Oh,
Yep.
definitely not keto.
I,
Yeah, definitely not.
But it's good.
our son, when he was little, he wouldn't eat worth a darn except for breakfast. He loved breakfast. You could take him to the Shoney's breakfast buffet, and he'd dang near put him out of business. You could take him to the Waffle House.
Oh, I don't do that.
He would order the all-star platter, and he would get 2 waffles, scrambled eggs with cheese, grits, double order of hash browns, the toast, and bacon. And that he did that when he was 5 years old, and they would say, "He's going to eat all that," and I say, "Oh yeah, he would."
He did.
And he's as skinny as he can be. He's like 6'4" now, and is still skinny.
He still eats a lot.
Yeah, still. When he goes to the Waffle House, I'm here to tell you, they hire a new cook because they need the extra help.
So, well, Miss Page looks like approved. So, I mean, it's one thing to say, yeah, it's good, and then we get off camera and she puts it away, but she's still on camera and finished the plate.
Yeah, she is downing it. She is.
I will be.
You can't see it, but Lee finished his whole plate too, so
Yeah.
it must be all right.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I was gonna do scrambled eggs with this, but then I decided against it.
Scrambled eggs.
Yeah, as a side.
Over easy.
Oh yeah,
Scrambled.
yeah. Scrambled or over easy or sunny side up, something.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we've been on for an hour.
We have, haven't we?
Perfect timing.
That was a good. I mean, probably took what 45 minutes or so.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
done. We were done in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And what took me the longest time was the grits, because shrimp don't take no time.
Right.
Right. Yep. That and internet connection.
Yeah. We conquered the bad internet for a minute.
Hey, that's all part of live cooking.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, what do you say we get out of here? That way you can eat before Paige has you do dishes.
There you go. There you go. All right. What about next week? Let's say we do a breakfast that doesn't involve eggs as a main dish.
No egg breakfast.
Now you could use eggs in what you're making, but the eggs are not going to be a part of the plate. You're not going to put like scrambled or fried or anything like that on the plate.
Okay, so you're talking like a casserole or something like that.
Something. Yeah, you could do that where it would be,
Well,
you have
eggs
a
that
number
get
of
in the
things.
batter of the pancake batter.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do pancakes. You could do waffles. It's, there's a multitude of things you could do.
Ooh, waffles. Waffle sounds good.
I'm already thinking it.
Okay, let's just do waffles.
Sounds good. Let's do waffles. And
Let's
that
do waffles.
this man's got more waffle irons than he knows what to do.
I got several in the house too.
Yeah.
Y'all ought to line them all up and make a whole bunch of different kind of waffles.
My favorite one is by Prilosec. It's a big 4, looks like the size of an Eggo waffle.
Yeah.
It does 4 Eggos at the time. It's
Uh-huh.
a real big one. That's my favorite one.
Wow.
Wow.
The one I can let the kids use and they don't mess it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so waffles next week.
Let's do waffles.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can do a bacon with it or whatever. Whatever you want to go with it. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm going to go see what they're barking at.
Oh, somebody blow in the yard.
All right, so waffles next week. That'll be a good one.
All right.
All right. Well, Rusty, send us out of here, buddy.
All right. There's 2 rules in cooking. Did you have fun? Did it taste good? Rock on. You guys are awesome. Y'all have a great week.
Let's be careful out there.
And indeed.